I wish to welcome everyone, but especially my subjects in Canada, to the Winter Olympics in Vancouver. As a member of Billionaires for the Olympics, I believe the Games will be an event we can all be proud of, because they will fortify the bank accounts of some of my dearest friends in the real estate industry. We are happy to report that real estate values all around Whistler have shot up enormously since you, my loyal subjects, shelled out for that hugely expensive sea-to-sky highway. This is what the bid committee, which consisted mostly of real estate developers, had worked so hard to achieve. Billionaires for the Olympics is made up of people with heaps of money, the same kind of people who run the IOC. You might think we could afford to stage the Olympics on our own. Of course we could, but we've always believed it is far better to spend money that is not our own. I'm very pleased that politicians have been able to extract $6 billion from Canadian citizens. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that all of our fears that fascism might be dead have been swept away by the fact that such an astonishing sum of money will be spent on a 2-week party. I have always said, what I like most about the colonies is that they are so colonial. But today I want to do more than merely thank my obedient subjects. I want to point out a disturbing trend, a growing thread of disobedience that has risen its ugly head. A group of malcontents has made a website called undeadolympics.ca. Here they recommend that the people of Vancouver take part in Project Uncivil City. In all my years, I have never encountered anything so distasteful, so uncolonial. The foxes that put together the Undead Olympics tell people to be uncivil as a way of protesting the Olympic occupation of their city. They suggest that everyone drive their cars during the Olympics so the streets are clogged. They say drive very slowly and honk your horn a lot. They have the nerve to question why residents should stay off the streets to allow visitors and dignitaries to get around more easily. Well, I've never heard of such a thing. They say if you're walking along the sidewalk beside a road full of Olympics traffic, press every crosswalk signal you encounter as a way of further hampering the flow of traffic. They say post anti-Olympic signs with white letters on a black background that work well in the dark windows of automobiles and residences. The letters, they say, should be 1 inch high for every 10 feet of viewing distance. Some signs have horrid messages such as, "Happiness is an Olympics-free city." One says, "They play, we pay." Well, I certainly agree with that. Another says Vancouver 2010, fascism reborn. I say it's about time. There is more. These foxes suggest that people haul all of those plastic garbage bags they've been storing up and release them to the wind. They say dress up to look crazy or derelict. Wear mismatched socks, oh dear, shabby, stained clothes, nutty hats, that's my privilege, dangling chains and smeared lipstick, and be sure to carry a bulging black garbage bag slung over the shoulder. They even suggest sitting on the sidewalk with a tarp and a beggar's hat. Good grief. You can see just how dangerous these people are. They say if you go to any Olympic-sponsored event, spill Coca-Cola on the carpet and drop your McDonald's hamburger loaded with mustard and relish. But you haven't heard the worst. Borrowing a trick from that old troublemaker, Saul Alinsky, the rascals suggest that protesters park themselves in the stalls of public washrooms and read a novel or listen to their iPod. Very nasty. I know, I'm always looking for a place to pee. Imagine if everyone adopted this kind of uncivil behavior. Our politicians would be in trouble, our corporations would be in ruins, and our billionaires would be devastated. Any level-headed person knows that we need compliance, obedience, and order. That's why I applaud spending $1 billion on Olympic security. Despite these concerns, I believe everything will go smoothly. I'm sure the citizens of Vancouver will be well behaved for the entire occupation. Vancouver, this is your time to shine, we hope. My husband and I wish you the very best. If you wind up with the very worst, just grin and bear it. Good evening, and goodbye for now. God bless you all. Okay, where is it? Will someone please make me a martini? I'm the queen, for God's sakes.